I like to dedicate this to all of the Creator's righteous children. I have some food in my bag for you. Not that edible food, that food you eat. No, I have some food for thought. Since knowledge is infinite, it has infinitely fell on me.
Theodore Roosevelt laid the cornerstone here, and actually about 10 years ago we opened the cornerstone, and in the cornerstone, and you can see these objects in conference room 1, was the first YMCA pin, 4 to 6 tickets to things happening in 1910, 1908, a Bible, and we had papers showing the laying of the cornerstone. But just to give you a little bit of history, this lot was the place where African Americans, because they could not actually go to a hotel, would come here and stay. Many women and men met each other and wound up married in this building. It was just a beautiful place for
we have in common is our love for Mother Earth and the work that we do in all forms. The whole idea that without her, we wouldn't be. So what I offer, and also another organization is Bring Light, that organization is to reconnect us with whatever our ancestry is. We're reconnecting with those spirits within us and bringing it forward into the light. And as we go and grow this movement, can I ask everybody to please just hold here next to you so that we're all connected for a moment, please.
I'm representing U.S. Friends of Malawi, which is also a Brazil-based social movement. I'm also representing but I will just again welcome you on behalf of U.S. Friends of Malawi. I became involved with U.S. Friends of Malawi. I went there last August and learned about not only Malawi but all the social movements and a lot of our international partners in Brazil. And we're trying to enhance this work with exchanges. In March, we'll have an international seminar on energy, and I think a lot of the issues with land or energy or water, as we all know and can see, are really interconnected. And the more we can work together and strengthen
The Environmental Justice Organizer with Empower DC. We work on a number of different community-based issues, everything from public housing to family support to environmental justice. Mike gave y'all a little rundown of what does EJ look like in Washington, D.C. It has a lot to do with, one, where you place people like everywhere else. Some of our communities, especially public housing communities, are waterfront communities. So they are going to be the ones that are hurt first and worst when we talk about climate change. And also, oh, he's translating. Okay, that like threw me off a bit. I was like, okay, thank you. All right. So waterfront communities. One of the communities that we're working really close with is the near Buzzard Point community in Southwest, not too far from where Mike lives. And they are building a soccer stadium, the most expensive Major League Soccer stadium in the
Marta's going to check this shot going. Thank you very much. One person, thank you. So today, I'm just going to do a quick
Yeah. Yes.
Against big companies.
Yeah.
Corporate interests above citizens.
No podemos vivir sin agua, ¿no? Eso.
Check. How about y'all KP? How you doing today? Awesome, awesome. My name is Dallas Goldtooth. I'm an organizer with the Indigenous Environmental Network. Before we start off, I want to ask my relative to come up here and render us a prayer at this time before we get into the festivities at this tonight here. So I have one of our relatives come up and offer a prayer and a song. And we'll ask, it's okay to film this moment.
Thank you. My name is Ray Kingfisher from the Northern Cheyenne Tribe of Montana. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting Standing Rock. Today we're here to be a presence in here in front of this hotel. To let it be known that throughout the world that we're still here. We're going to be here for a while. This time I'm going to offer up a prayer for protection for all our people that are here with us to get the message out. We need to stop that energy transfer company up there in North Dakota. A lot of us came here from Standing Rock. And we're going to be going back after this too. And we're going to be there till it's over with. Right? Standing Rock. Thank you all relatives for being here today. This time I'm going to take some time out and pray in my language. Ask you to bless each and every one of us here gathered here today. Bless our families, our homes. Bless all our American Indian people. I'm going to say a few words in my language, so just be patient and reverent with me. Aho chikoa mahia nihana do jim maha the mahed mahia. Nene wawa mane me chikoa vitia na mohe jim na pifon nim. Nene she pivne wawa mane me chikoa na jashkunia na jishia seshe hes. Na made chikoa mahia ya jihama tahes to sa bes chikoha manes na mat hafsava Tikidusistananos. Mahia ne wawomanan. Namati chikoa. Ne wawomanan mahia. Tikimatavahanas na jikohan sauce na jikohan niminis. Nifskut ne wawomanan. Na henim tikimisisto mahia ne wawotimia. Na henim map. Map. Yamataninit ne wawotimia. Na hen. Tikonet nema da tiko disto honasto ne otimia. Thank you, Creator, for making us water protectors. Thank you for bringing us here today. This beautiful day. Bless all our relatives, all our families, all our brothers and sisters over there at Standing Rock. This cold weather that they're taking. Protect them. Protect all our people here that are here supporting us. Protect all the people that we have to go against. DAPO workers, security workers, even here in this Washington, D.C. Protect us so that we don't have any harm coming our way. We're here to deliver a message, Creator. Thank you for being with us. We thank you, Creator, for this time that you give us. Thank you for our lives. We thank you each and every day for our existence on Mother Earth. and we're here to protect her. So we thank you, Mahia, at this time. In the Creator's name we pray. Aho.
Thank you. Right behind us, the Hotel Monaco is right now. There is a gala. It is the Oklahoma State Society inaugural gala that's sponsored by the Koch brothers and Phillips 66. For those of us that have been on the front lines for months on end, defending the water of the Missouri River and the sacred integrity of Mother Earth, Phillips 66 owns 25% interest in Dakota Access Pipeline. The Koch brothers themselves have personally attacked numerous communities and threatened their way of life to exist. Their ventures, their business practice puts us on the brink of destruction on this planet. It threatens our ability as people, as human beings, to self-determine for ourselves the future of our communities. And time is enough. So I'm going to ask my sister, Candy Massa, to come on up to share a few words with us. And we have two other speakers who are going to be sharing some words, and we'll be round dancing in between them. So we'll have my sister Candy Massa to come on up, share words, and then we're going to go into a round dance here.
Thank you, Dallas. Woo! Thank you, everybody. Can you feel the energy? Can you feel it? Woo! What a difference in DC. The police are blocking the road for us. I just came from North Dakota where I'm like standing face to face with them. And I'm standing face to face with them because I want to protect water. It's crazy. These people coming in here tonight, all dressed up, so sweet, so nice, drinking their drinks and having their hors d'oeuvres. I hope they can hear us. And I hope they understand. I invite everyone inside this building at this Oklahoma State Society Gala to come to where I'm from and come to North Dakota in the heart of the Bakken Shale oil formation and see for yourself what reality looks like when you're on the front line. Because it's not coming to a fancy event in DC. They are literally killing our people. Death by 1,000 cuts. I grew up in a community that is no longer safe for anybody. When the oil industry came, the violence against women increased by 168%. People started getting raped left and right because of man camps. As they dig into the earth and extract, it's like we can physically feel that pain within our own bodies. We all, every single one of us, even them, have something called blood memory. We remember what it's like to be injured when they dig into our mother. And then they come and they bring their violence and they do it to us. And it's not even women. The youngest to get raped at home was 4 years old. All of the stuff that comes along with the industry, people don't want to talk about. They call us environmentalists and tree huggers and whatever else little box they want to put us in. Too much box thinking is a problem. We need to have circular thinking. We need to go back to remember who we are. We are all children of this. And it's the government messing with my speaker right now. I just want to thank you all because it's so important over these next 4 years that we continue to stand. And we stand for water. Why?
Water is life! Miniaturity! Water is life! Water is life!
Thank you. Magic and us. Thank you. And now we are going to show them what it truly means for the power of the circle. And we're going to continue in another round dance. Everybody join hands around, and we're going to do another round.
I've seen them firsthand hurt Mother Earth. I've learned the true meaning of Mother Earth, as if someone hit my own mother. It hurt me to see that, but it made me stronger to know what I was facing, what we are facing. Seeing you all out here, it makes my chicks too, my heart, it makes it very happy. It makes me happy. It reminds me of the hope that I've had since the beginning of August. That yes, we can win. We will win. We need water to survive. This so-called president that's about to be elected, Donald Trump, he owns stock and money into Phillips 66, the same company that's holding this gala right here. Phillips 66 is the same company that is helping push Dakota Access Pipeline. While we are here fighting for their water also, and our water, they're in there enjoying it. It is hilarious that we are fighting for the same water that they're probably drinking in there. They can walk around in their nice fancy suits, smoke their fancy cigars, but they can't enjoy any of this without the water. We are made up of water. Without water, none of this would be possible.
Just a week before, by a police baton. And she was there in resistance, making her voice heard. So I want to give this space now to hear some good words from my sister Lauren.
Water is life! Water is life! Water is life!
Hi guys, my name's Lauren Holland. I'm from the History Apache Reservation in Dulce, New Mexico. I'm also Janae and San Carlos Apache in Pueblo. In my area, in New Mexico in particular, and the Navajo Nation in particular, we're dealing with a lot of fracking issues. 95% of land in northwest New Mexico is already with over 40,000 wells in just northwest New Mexico. 40,000. You drive through Navajo Nation Drive, you drive through Farmington, and you see where copper is, and there's wells everywhere. You see those pumps going, you see the water flowing around, you see the electric utilities. Transportation's costing more because of all the pollution, because of the refineries. Last year, Oklahoma had the largest man-made earthquake. Man-made earthquake. We hurt our mother so bad that she had to fight back and shake things up. And right after that was another earthquake, almost equivalent to the largest one. Fracking's destroying our earth, destroying our mother, polluting our water. Many would tell me, water is life. It's basic. I shouldn't have to be standing here in DC in front of this gala telling them that we need water to live. They're probably in there drinking sparkling water from a bottle. Y'all, we need to bind together like this all the time. We barely sent this action out yesterday, and look how many people are here. This is just a little tiny example of what we can accomplish when we bind together. We can stop cracking. We can stop it. We can put an end to it. We can do it right now. What we're doing right now.
Strong, that's how proud we're going to be when we come together. It may be small in numbers, but when we gather and we have that purpose and that good intent, those words carry much farther. That's part of many of our traditional ways, our ways that we may be small, but when we come together, we're more powerful. And we know that because we know the spirit that we carry when we sing the songs. So this is for all four directions, for our family members who couldn't be here, and those from the past, and we're also singing for those for the future. So it's Women's Warrior Song. Thank you.
And in my head, of course, Bethany popped in my head, and I really feel like that was the creator, talking to me, because I could see her in my head. I was like, I think it's Bethany. And so I called her, and she was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And so it was literally like that quick, where that, basically like in a day, she pulled together this design for the scarf. And then we got the news that things were falling into place for the Women's March, and and bringing together the collective of groups for Indigenous Women's Rise. And I want to make sure that I name them, because it's a big, it's a big group of women and a big group of organizations. So, Advanced Native Political Leadership, Native Americans and Philanthropy, Native Voice Network, Native Voices Rising, National Indian Women's Research Center, Americans for Indian Opportunity, Indigenous Environmental Network, and Ultraviolet, and the Continental Network of Indigenous Women of the Americas, North American region. And so this group came together because, we wanted to, make sure that we had our voices heard here at the event. And we wanted to also make sure that our issues were heard, because, Indigenous women, we face some of the harshest statistics. We live in some of the most difficult places in the world. We know that many of the issues out there, whether it's environmental or land rights or water rights or, domestic violence, we're facing those issues now. And we've been facing them for a long time. So for us and at Native Americans in Philanthropy, we really wanted to be, a part of, supporting, educating, and advocating for many of the groups that are doing this work. So we were really honored to partner with Bethany, and I have to tell you, we were like so surprised at the outcry for the scarves. And we were like, it went online, and then everybody was like, and we didn't plan any of it, right? So we had to kind of hustle and like get our act together. So we were really honored to be able to give away, 1,000 scarves, because as you know, Bethany's work is incredible, and it's also she does amazing things, and so for us to partner with her was awesome, and then to also be able to share the work of Native Americans in Philanthropy was important too. Our organization is over 26 years old. We've been around for a long time to educate philanthropy, and we also are a membership-based organization of individuals, nonprofits, foundations, and tribal philanthropy as well. I'm somewhat new in my CEO role, so I've been in my job about 18 months, and so I feel like I've kind of shaken everything up and decided to do things in a new and different way, and I'm just really thankful also to my board of directors, because they really allow me to be able to be innovative and creative in how we do our work. So I guess that's what I would say as part of Bethany will be here tomorrow. She's marching with us. She's taking a red eye to get here. So you'll be able to see her tomorrow and get her to autograph her scarf. But she is doing amazing, amazing things. Like she was recently being interviewed for the LA Times. Like she was working on People was interviewing her today, which is why she had to take a red eye to get here tonight. So definitely a lot of thanks for Bethany for pulling it together as well. We wanted to feature, a woman designer on our scarves, so that's also something incredible that we're able to be a part of. I think that's it. I think we want to talk a little bit about
I'm a member of the Ponca Nation of Oklahoma. I'm a great-grandma, a grandma, a mama, an auntie, a sister, a niece, a daughter. I'm a woman, and I'm here with you to raise our voices on behalf of our ancestors, on behalf of the ones that are coming behind us, on behalf of our granddaughters, on behalf of my grandpa, my great-grandpa, my daddy, my sons, who would be outraged at the thoughts of this one that has come before us and tried to present himself as a leader. Creator brought us today on this sacred day. Creator gave us a time. Mother Earth calls for us and says, raise your voices, bring your spirits in power. Call your ancestors, ask for help. Call the unborn and they'll be walking behind you. Call the ancestors, they're going to lead the way. Call the horse nation. Call the deer nation. Call the eagle. Call those that live within the earth. Take a big drink of water and say thank you on this day. That the sun has risen. That the winds are moving. That we have breath. That we have put your mouth to the microphone, we can't hear you. That we have the blessings that allowed us to make our way to this place where they call themselves the power. When we of the Red Nations know the true power is the sun, the moon, the water, the earth, and all the living things that live within anyone, anywhere, anytime to protect our Mother Earth on her behalf. For our women and representing our future generations. And I'm really happy and honored that Martina right there, who has been in South Dakota for the last couple of years and away from me and my dad. I'm just really happy that she's here to march with me and to march with all of you who inspired me. So I just want to say thank you for coming from all across Turtle Island. Thank you, and I'm so honored to be marching with you. I love you all.
I think it's broken.
So wonderful to be up here with the women from all over the country. And I needed to be a part of it. And I agree with the lady that spoke about our relationship with all creation. I want to sing a short version of a song that my dad's people gave to me over the years, doing ceremony with them. And it speaks about standing, being rooted in this Mother Earth. I'm going to try to sing.
Keep going. No, it's fine. Go.
I'm representing today the Powhatan and the Blackfoot Nation, my sisters from the Choctaw who are on their way, and the Wampanoag Chappaquiddick bands. We're standing for Mother Earth, and we're also bringing the message that the women, it's time to reclaim our wombs. This is the most important thing that's been assaulted constantly. Women's womb space is, the womb. We have to reclaim that womb. We have to teach our daughters and we have to teach our sons that this is the sacred place where life comes from. And we have to know that there's been an assault on this, the most appalling thing with the assault on women's wombs, with the violence towards women, which is over the top, and people don't recognize that Native women all over, not just in the U.S., but in Canada, in Central South America, women are being brutalized constantly. These agencies that are trying to get women to come and take these vaccinations in their daughters so that they can't have children. The fact that our children are being taken constantly and put into getting put into foster care, that the ones that are wounded and don't know where they come from. We meet children all the time that are now adults that are saying, my heart tells me I'm Native, but I can't find my people. Well, we have to adopt them all into, I don't care what tribe you're from, but if your spirit and your heart and your blood is calling you, then we have to own and recognize that and reclaim our people, because that's the next generation. And I want to commend the young people. I went out to Standing Rock over Thanksgiving. They're holding that line. They are really, even the little bitty kids. And it's amazing how these young children know Minnie McConey. Their first baby born into the camp was a female. Women, it's time. This is the prophecy. It's time for us to stand strong. And everybody says, we don't know Native people are even around here. Well, look around. We're here. Get to know each other. Exchange numbers. We have to remain in contact and stay with each other. We can't be divided anymore. Thank you.
All of you here representing your indigenous organizations and communities to please.
It's the day of yelling.
Come forward because we speak for ourselves. We speak for our communities, and we're here to represent our communities.
Woo! Find your voice, girl.
Hi everybody, my name is Zalindria and I come from the Navajo and Hopi tribes. I'm here today because I live in Providence, Rhode Island, and being away from home has just reminded me how much of myself is my mom and my grandma, and I miss them so much. And being here today is like a taste of home again, to see all of you here. And I'm just so glad to see you.
Where they got this in their backpack? I don't know. Yeah.
We've got about 10 more minutes. Sego. Sego, can I go up? Hello everyone, my name is Cheryl McDonald. I'm a Mohawk from the Akwesasne and Ganasodage communities, which are near northern New York in the Montreal area. I bring greetings and love to all of you. It's nice to see so many beautiful women here today and men who come and stand with us. This is an important time. I am part of the family advocates of the murder of missing Indigenous women. That is a national inquiry taking place in Canada right now. Families are waiting for their loved ones to come home, to be found, for healing, for closure. The government's assembling its different commissions in every region, which is every province in Canada. We have to send our prayers and thoughts to all those young women who live and suffer from all types of abuse. And we need to open our eyes and open our hearts and open our mouths and speak against it and be role models and walk the red path and heal and
and always seek the Creator directly in any form that you can do. There's no right or wrong way to connecting to the Creator, no matter what you call Him. He's everywhere and He's in everything, and He's waiting for you to talk to Him. And only He can help you wherever you are, whatever you struggle with, whatever you dream about. Reach to Him, and He will connect to you, and He will bring you a peace and a righteousness and a power of love that will heal you and make you strong and make you achieve what everyone else will tell you you can't. So this is my first time in Washington, D.C. Half of my life I was living in the United States, a section of Turtle Island, and I've been living in Canada for 29 years. So I've been at the Ottawa Parliament. I've been in there talking about Indigenous. We have to talk to government, we have to talk to each other. We are all going to live here, and if we're going to live here, we're going to live here in peace. So grab a piece of that peace. Start with your heart. Young God.
Some sisters are asking about the blue scarves. Native Americans in Philanthropy has donated these scarves for us to mark and identify ourselves by. They're Bethany Yellowtail is an indigenous artist that has donated her art for these scarves. They're limited edition. Please come get yours. They are solely for the march. We're using them as a strategy to stand out, but also when we're walking, if you see a blue scarf and someone is staying behind, please don't continue to block, especially if they're elders, especially if they're younger women. Something is happening, they need directions. Please stick together. Is there anyone else? We've got about 5 more minutes. Do we have any more of the indigenous posters? Do we have the posters? There are posters and there are these handkerchiefs. Oh, sorry. Can we gather up again, please? Come forward, my sisters! Come forward! Come forward, my brothers! I want to thank you, those of you who've journeyed from near and from far. I want to thank you from the bottom of my Cheyenne heart. I had a grandson born on November 29th of this past year, the anniversary of the Sand Creek Massacre. I'm a descendant of the survivors of the Sand Creek Massacre. Every indigenous person here is a descendant of the survivors of their people's massacre. Every person here has the strength of your ancestors. That's what brought you here today. Your ancestors are calling to you. This is not a time to be timid. This is a time for action. We must not veer. We must not waver in our courage, in our strength. We must stand shoulder to shoulder with other nations. We must send out a call of action. We are the future of our planet. Right. We want a planet for our children, for the 7th generation, and 7 generations after that. If we do not protect our water, if we do not stand behind Standing Rock, we will lose that. We will not have a future. I ask that each one of you pray with me at this time in your own way. Hana Maheo, Hana Nisemon, hear our prayer. I thank you, Grandfather Maheo, for bringing these strong, willing people here today. They've sacrificed time with their families, time with their communities, and they're building strength, they're building networks, they're building unity for the future, Grandfather Maheo. Ask that you bless them, bless their courage, their strength. Bless their lives with good health and prosperity and safe journey home, grandfather. Bless each and every one of us as we stand before what is an unthinkable tide. But we have overcome so many more obstacles behind us, so many times. We are ready for this moment. We are prepared, Grandfather Mahale, thanks to your blessings and your guidance. Thank you to our warriors near and far, those here today. Thank you for our medicine people. Please bless them. Thank you for blessing our children, our elders, everyone in between. Please give us strength to walk through today and each and every day, doing what we know is right. Isewana, aho. I'm sorry. My name is Renee Roman Nose. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on diabetic medication. And I also do comedy. Y'all have a great day. A great day. Thank you. I'll sing real quick. My drum is called Snap.
Can you hear me? Yeah. My name is Darylyn Spruce. I am from the Cattaraugus Indian Reservation. I am Seneca. So I'm honored to be here today to sing out here with you guys and you know, stand up for women's rights. That's what we're here for. Yahweh.
Into the route. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll tell them. They're trying to get on the metro.
I know there's a lot of people stuck on the metro.
Yeah. I got on the metro.
Casey, I'll be
These guys are amazing. Make sure this goes into the standing rock groups. Make sure this goes out into all the different environmental and indigenous environmental network, indigenous rising media.
She's over. No.
Oh, here she is.
And keep it in your hearts without fear anymore.
continue to resist, they cannot continue to ignore us. Standing Rock has spoken so many people together so much for I hope you guys all in the future that we can all continue to stand together. Right, yes, bring them, bring them.
Struggle with our women. We need to be valued. We have lost so many women, just like our sisters all across Rhode Island. And it's heartbreaking, and we have to keep saying we matter. We matter to have justice for us, just like any other subgroup in America. Because here we are, and we need to be just as valuable, and we need to be here for our people. So, beyond us and the people from Alaska.
Water is life! Water is life! Water is life! Water is life!
I mean, the thing, it doesn't matter. I know. No, I didn't know.
Ask, but just say no. The rest of our group is coming.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm like,
well, here.
Item or something.
Life! Water is 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 life!
So just wait. That's right, that was with 7 of them. Imagine if we had 700 of them. So look at it. The Diamond Pipeline coming through Oklahoma. Look at it, that's going to be the next Standing Rock. That's going to be the next Standing Rock. Standing Rock's not over, but they're making them leave. They want them to leave.
No, they're not. They're still there.
They're making people leave. They're asking people to leave.
No, they're not going.
I sit with the Jeeps. The Jeeps sit on my fire. Almost 3 times a week. They ask us to stay. They thank us for what we're doing these days.
What camp are you in?
Rosebud.
Not a Standing Rock.
Not a Standing Rock. What are you talking about?
There is a war going on for your mind. Media mavens mount surgical strikes from trapper-keeper collages and online magazine racks. CoverGirl cutouts throw up pop-up ads infecting victims with silicone shrapnel. Worldwide passenger pigeons deployed paratroopers.